Good morning, everyone. It is indeed my honor to be in present of this very august gathering today. It is my privilege to be having been invited by the Theivanai Ammal College for Women. I always feel double pleasure to be part of a women's college. And after listening to all the speeches given by the principal, the IQAC coordinator, chairperson, and the deans of your institution, I am thoroughly impressed by my own judgment that I decided to break my own logical reasoning of not coming to other colleges by adventuring out of my cocoon and coming to Viluppuram and standing in front of you all. So with that brief note, I want to appreciate the management of this institution. I want to say Honorable Shri S.Senthil Kumar sir, who is the chairman, and Dr S.Akila ma'am, principal, Dr. S. Manimekalai, IQAC coordinator, and we also have the deans, Dr. J. Kalaimati and the entire IQAC team, principals of various colleges belonging to the same group of institution, principals and academicians who have come from far and wide. It's indeed a good decision that all of us have made that we would be part of this NAAC-sponsored conference on learning about reassessment and new methodology of NAAC accreditation. So wishing each and every one of you for already becoming the most responsible educationist of today. We all know statistics and the power of statistics, right? So in India, we have around 43,826 colleges. We have 11,226 standalone universities. Put together, we have in India around 60,000 institutions, arts, science, commerce colleges. I am not counting institutions which are part of AICTE or technical or engineering or medical or law colleges. For a country of our size, 1.3 billion people, this is a very less number of institutions. And we all know that our graduation rate, we know the probable number of people out of 100, only 27 students get opportunity to do higher education. So we all should be considering ourselves as blessed people, privileged people for having taken the opportunity to be part of the higher education scenario. We are educated, some of us are first generation learners, some of us have become teachers for the first time in the family, some of us, especially women, are working for the first time in our entire family. So in that case, we have to count all our blessings that we have reached because of our education. As I said, these many institutions are there, 60,000 plus institutions. And everyone currently is talking about National Assessment Accreditation Council and the need for getting accredited by NAAC. So how many of them have been accredited? Only 11,000 institutions have been accredited at least once. So out of 60,000 institutions, that is the count. As per August, as per NAAC statistics, they say only 11,000 institutions have been accredited. Only 15,000 institutions in India have even applied once to be accredited. So we have already part of a very responsible, creamy layers of educational institution. We need not worry about where we stand. So I want to appreciate each and every one of you for showing the dedication for getting accredited again and again. And I am very proud that I belong to South India. I especially belong to Tamil Nadu as well. Though I currently live in Karnataka, so I am bi-state citizen. So I also belong to Karnataka. And from Tamil Nadu and Karnataka share a unique identity that we have the maximum number of educational institutions and we also have maximum number of accredited institutions and we produce highest number of graduates every year. Whichever field you name it, we will be there. So in that case, this is a very, indeed a momentous occasion that Theivanai Ammal College for Women have realized their responsibilities and they are delivering it very well. And they have already been accredited 3 times and they are going for 4th cycle accreditation. And anyone who had listened to Shri S.Senthil Kumar sir would not say that he is not part of academics. He should stop saying that from now on. And you are very well into this field. You are not doing it for the sake of business. You are doing it with a sense of social commitment, and you also have a very great sense of responsibility that you are rendering in the field of education by producing graduates every year who are known for their knowledge, skills, and values. These are pillars of education: knowledge, skills, values, and if we may add, attitude. Knowledge, skills, values, and attitude. These are the 4 pillars of education that I strongly believe in, and I am sure this institution management also believes in the same. And with that commitment only, we are all gathered here as a group of educationists. As a person who has been invited for the inaugural address, I can take another 2 minutes of your time to just highlight, because already my professors who have come before me here, your principal, your deans, and your IQAC coordinator have made a very excellent rendering of what is expected out of this conference. What are our roles? So as a faculty, as a student, and as an educational administrator, what is our role today? I just want to take 1 minute of time each, so probably 3 minutes to say that and put an end to the inauguration session and say that this is a grand success. As an educationist, we have all realized our responsibility and commitment for fulfilling national agenda. That we are not just producing graduates every year, we are producing graduates who shall contribute for national development, who shall work not just for the global vision, but will also take the local concern when whatever profession they would practice. So we will think globally, act locally. So that has become once again the mantra of today. So if you see that fashion revives, same way, if you also listen to the speeches of the current Prime Minister, you'll also get the same vibe, that Swadeshi spirit is what is being again asked, which us in South possess in large quantum already. We should remember our roots, and we should also know that we should stand tall and proud as an Indian in the global competition, that we shall be successful in a very ethical, professional manner. Success can come at many ways, but as an Indian, as a nation that is known for moral fortitude, we should not forget our roots, that we shall be ethical in all our dealings, honest in all our business, and straightforward in our approach, and we shall be successful in that route as well. So that's the role that we as educationists need to play today. As a faculty member, I need to realize one simple responsibility today. Being a teacher is good, and doing my teaching as a noble profession is excellent. It is just 1/3 of my responsibility as a faculty member today in a higher education institution. So if I say bluntly, teaching is only 33% of our responsibility. 33% of our responsibility is the research that we are doing, the research that I am indulging in, publications that I am doing, the research that I am involving my students, and the research culture that I am contributing to. That is my 33% responsibility along with teaching. What's rest? I have another portion, right? So my next 1/3 of my responsibility is my responsibility as an administrator, my responsibility to work with the team of management, my responsibility to play the role of a leader, that I contribute for the quality goals of my institution. No faculty member can today consider that my job is to teach 16 hours per week, go home and relax. That days are gone. Even the common minimum guidelines that UGC or AICTE or the central government or NEP is telling consistently today is, We need to develop our values and attitude for rendering roles beyond classroom, that we have the responsibility not just being a teacher, but also as an administrator contributing for the quality of my institution. So that way, when an institution goes for accreditation process, it is not the institution that is looking for accreditation. It's not the institution that says that I have A++, but it is the student in his certificate or in her certificate will carry the name of the institution along with the accreditation. No one may know what Kristu Jayanthi is, or where Kristu Jayanthi is, or where that autonomous institution is found in India, because 60,000 plus colleges. But everyone in India will know 3.78. Everyone in India will know A++. If that is there in my certificate, then that is the identity and pride of my student, that I studied in an institution that stands for producing graduates which are of this quality. So I compete with you in the interview board as a qualified student, a graduate coming from such a reputed institution. And who is making that process happen? It is the faculty that make the process happen. If the institution has quality faculty members, then the institution will have quality departments, then the institution will be known of quality. So we are the foundation. We should take pride in that I am the foundation of this institution, I own the institution, I have my own needs and wants from the management, which I will give it to them. And such management leaders are there, then naturally our needs and wants will also be satisfied on the scale that we expect it to be satisfied. So that way, this is my 1-minute message to faculty members, that teaching is not just our responsibility, we also have other responsibilities today. If I want to be a faculty member of today, we are not a faculty of 1940s or 1960s. They rendered other additional roles, which we are not doing. So let us forget that. Let us live in today and let us remember what we need to do. And what I need to do as a student. As a student, if you decide to study only 1 week before exam, you will pass the exam. You will get a certificate. You will also be a degree student. But what will be the standard of your education? What will be the competency level of you as a graduate? Without competition, there is no progress. That time we cannot say, I come from this district, or I come from this family, I come from this background, therefore kindly ignore all my incompetencies. No. At the employer level, they look at all the graduates in the same way, and they want to see the competency. So it becomes my individual responsibility to always work on my competency. Be a lifelong learner. That's the message. You decide to learn not just for today, but be a lifelong learner. If your family owns a business, it is your responsibility to sit at your business every day and learn the business along with your degree program. If your family owns an agricultural land, then it is also your responsibility to develop your competency to enhance the farming that your family does along with your degree. So they are not weight that is pulling us down. They are all our strengths, our roots that we need to strengthen. So don't blame the system, but instead develop your competency, that you make all of them your competencies, and you will be the most coveted person. Yesterday, I had the privilege to meet a principal from a Jaipur college. He is an academician for more than 45 years, who had served in SJ group of institutions for a long number of years. He is telling me that we always currently looking for South Indians to apply for jobs. If you come across a South Indian, please ask them to apply in our institution. We want them. Why? Your work culture, your ethics, your academic practices are far, far superior than anyone in India. So we should not forget that. That is our strength. Never be hesitant or compare yourself on frivolous things, language or style or whatever somebody else is having. You have better than them. So work on your competency and be skillful enough that you command your job market and job market does not command you. So with that note, I thank the organizers for calling me for this session. I especially thank the organizers for organizing an IQAC program every year and fulfilling the NAAC mandate that we don't grow alone. We grow along with others among us. So as a quality is never an accident. Quality can never be an accident. Quality is something we need to work on consistently. What we do continuously becomes quality. So I'm happy to stand before all of you. Thank you.
உலகத்தரமான கல்லூரி உங்கள் ஊரில் தெய்வானை அம்மாள் காலேஜ் ஃபார் விமன் அட்டானமஸ் விழுப்புரம். உங்கள் எதிர்காலம் உங்கள் கையில்.